Hello my lovelies and welcome to my channel WYRD is the New Black. My name is Kat and this is a pick a glassware item because I'm a fan of glassware. For who's got their eye on you? Who has their eye on you? So take your time to resonate towards your particular item, and obviously you can pick more than one if you feel that many people have their eye on you. So anyway, take your time and I will see you on the other side. Bye. Hello to those of you that chose the candlestick up here. Beautiful. This is incredible energy. I really like the person that's got their eye on you. I really like this person. And I think if you know who this person is, that you like this person too, very interested in this person. However, not all of you know this person, is what I feel the need to say. I feel like if you're visible in some capacity, you could have a platform, you could, your work might involve you being like seen from a distance, or being able to be viewed, or from a distance. Some of you might be in the public eye, is the sensation. If you are, I feel you might not know this person, but they damn well have spotted you. They are scouting you out is the sensation. And this could be like a talent scout energy as well that's going on here. For most of you, it's romantic is the sensation. Even if this person is a talent scout, it's the feeling that they are a kind of very attracted to your energy. They're very, very attracted to your energy. So bear in mind that some of you do not know this person. So if so, I'm gonna if that's the case for you, I'm gonna be spilling the tea on this person, which maybe can give you some clues if you happen to know of this person. Others, I do feel like you know this person, and I feel like there's been hope for something developing into something more intimate in this space, because what I am sensing between you at this point is distance. I feel like you may be sad about this, is the sensation, or you feel kind of passed by, or passed up, or passed over, or passed through, is the feeling that I'm getting from your energy. I don't want you to feel sad about this, because Spirit wants to talk about this person and where they're at and why they are in the process of doing what they're doing. And I feel like this person is very intent on getting their point across. I feel like that's why they're first up in the reading, and they're kind of intent to put their perspective across here. So Spirit is showing me a galleon, an old school sailboat is what I'm seeing, and it looks battered. It feels like Spirit is saying that this person has crossed an ocean, and the ocean has been extremely challenging, is the sensation. And in an old school sailboat, like, that would be extremely challenging, is the feeling. And again, with the ocean energy, I feel like this could have been like deep emotional content, a very, very difficult or even traumatic energy that this person has transited. I feel like they've lost crew along the way, is the sensation that this galleon has nowhere near the same number of people on it as like in originally. It feels like maybe they could have lost people, friends or family, or there's this sensation of like losses in this person's space. I feel like, I mean, at the very extreme, this person could be involved in the military. They might have physically lost compatriots or something like that, is also what I'm getting, like Navy particularly, but Army or that sort of energy is coming through here. Spirit is showing me them as in transit. So they're across the bulk of this ocean. They are now not far from port, is the sensation that I'm getting. They feel that even if they can't physically see it, is what I'm getting. They're not within like eyeballing, being able to eyeball the port, is what Spirit is showing me, but they know it's coming. They know the end is closing in. They feel this energetically, is the sensation with this person. This person is a navigator, is what Spirit is showing me. And now I'm seeing somebody standing on the edge of the galleon, and they're holding a very, very nice looking telescope. Really drawn to this telescope in my mind. It's like made of brass, and it like, how do I describe it? It's made of brass, and it clicks out in like 3 panels, and it seems really smooth, and like I'm noticing the details of this, so I feel like the person likes nice shit. It's what's coming across. Or well engineered things, or like craft, or yeah, like they like items that are scientific, or that they have a use, a crafting kind of an energy coming through, or they have an appreciation for the tools of the trade, or well-made tools, or even timber is what I'm getting now with a galleon. So your person could be very handy. This person could be very practical. Very handy, very capable, very kind of maybe survival, like is an interest. Maybe this person's into like extreme camping or something, I don't know. But there is this kind of dexterous energy around this person, is what I'm feeling to say. And it's meticulous, because this person's like click, click, click with the telescope, and now I'm seeing them peering through at the ocean. And this is them like looking at you. And this is where I'm getting the distance. They're looking at you from a distance here. And what I'm seeing is an island. It's that you're the island. It's like a mythical island. You're the mythical island. So this person has spied your energy and is like, oh, really drawn towards, going towards your energy is the sensation. Really drawn. It feels very intuitive, that pull, that hit, that emotive recognition is what I want to say about this. Feels very soul connected. And even if you don't know this person knows that they are connected in a soul sense to you, is the feeling. They feel it and they recognize it. It's kind of that this person, like their first hit of assessing something is an intuitive hit, and that intuitive hit may have been the difference between life and death for this person, or not getting out of this ocean for this person. Because at one point there was this disorientation, this sense of desolation, this like being tossed around by forces so much bigger than them. And so I feel this great wisdom in having traveled this pathway and having come this way, but they've got to hit port, because I feel like there is a contract to complete. So in some way they're kind of going past your energy, or sailing past your energy, or passing you by is the sensation that might be going on with you, with this person. But and now what Spirit is showing me is that this person on the deck has just got out this beautiful leather-bound notebook. I mean, again, stitched leather, nice shit, and a Ponzi pen is what I'm seeing. And they are sketching you. And it's not even a sketch. This is like botanical precision. It's what I'm getting from this. When those explorers went out and drew pictures of birds, and they're like perfectly to scale with every minor detail. That's this person's energy. And this person is kind of drawing your coastline as they pass, is the sensation. They're recording all the details they can absolutely record from your energy. It's like they want to capture every detail, because they've seen it. They've seen your energy from a distance. And again, this could be like a physical distance that they've seen you from, like they've seen you pass by, or you went to their cafe or something. I don't know. And they've recognized this energy, and they now are wanting to capture all the details. This person, very romantic classical energy, very romantic classical coming through with this person. Yeah, and now I'm seeing them unrolling a chart, and it's like a map, and they plotted you, the mythical isle. They've plotted the mythical island. Yeah, it's kind of amazing. They know exactly where they can come back and find you. It's the feeling. It could even be like that this person was in your area and just didn't have time to come and visit you, or something like that. You know they were nearby but they didn't come and see you, or something like that. That could be something in the energy here. But I feel like they would do if they could. For some reason, they've got to complete this contract. It could be a work contract. It could be that this person travels with work. This could be a geographical distance. This could be that they work in like, contractual batches where they're like intense, intense, intense before they get any time off. Or this could be a karmic contract that this person is needing to complete, thus all the emotional content that they've had to travel through. They're nearing the end of this cycle, if that is the case. For some of them it's just a work commitment though, or it's just a lack of time, or this person also doesn't feel at their best, is the sensation. They just don't feel at their best. And therefore they don't want to kind of present their energy to you when they're not feeling at their best, when they're just feeling so beleaguered from what they have been going through or what they've gone through, is the sensation here. And it's kind of right that they don't come and see you in this energy. It's supposed to be that they don't engage with your energy at this stage, that they only get to kind of view it or see it or watch from a distance or observe from a distance or gain perspective, emotional perspective potentially as well here, and take time to digest what they are seeing, because I'm getting the feeling of them being like, is it real? It's mythical. I can't be viewing this. I can't be seeing this. This can't exist. It doesn't exist. This person is not real. Because in some way you're like this, like ideal, or you're, maybe you're very spiritual as well. That mythical energy, that mystical energy coming through with you. And it's very different to their energy. Their energy feels very precisional, very scientific, very in the left brain, in organization or schedules, or again with like well put together stuff, like fixing and mending and like construction, or like a capability with planes, trains, automobiles, maybe interest in planes, trains, automobiles, something like that, like modes of transport, or they're good mechanics or something. This person maybe have multiple skill sets is what I'm seeing there. I mean, some of them could be really like great drafts people, like they're really good at drawing, or they do architectural drawings or something like that, or they plot maps. I don't know, maybe they're good orienteers. Yes, they're navigators, that's what Spirit's saying. There's the navigating energy. This person has their course plotted, they know where they're supposed to go, they know that they've got to hit the port, because they've got a limited amount of energy with which to hit the port, because they've been through such a lot, is the sensation. When they get to the port, they've got a whole nother job on their hands of like fixing and mending and offloading and trading, and maybe fiscal transaction or legal situations, or I'm not quite sure, but it feels like port is ushering in like a new cycle of activity that they will need to be focused on, and they want to be focused on this, but they also need to collapse in a heap and fall asleep for 2 weeks, is the sensation. They need turnaround, they need respite, but they do intend to come back, is the feeling. They do intend to explore, because you've triggered this energy in this person that they may have forgotten that they had, because their voyage has been so hard. They've forgotten just that their core personality is adventurous, it's explorationary, it's seeking out new and undiscovered territories, and you are one of the new and undiscovered territories. You are the most interesting undiscovered territory that this person may have ever seen, may have ever encountered. There is something very special about the interaction with your energy, which it's making me feel like this person is a soulmate, even if you don't know them. That's what the feeling is. Honestly, it feels like this person is a soulmate. I feel like they recognize that there are multiple aspects to you as a person, and because you are an entire ecosystem in this person's view, and you have mountain ranges and meadows and woodland and beaches, is the feeling. Like there's lots of different aspects to your nature. It's very Gaia, it's very, there might be a wildness, and I feel like there's like strong self-sufficiency in your energy. Like you are whole and complete unto yourself, is the feeling. And I think this person just thinks that is extraordinarily beautiful. Extraordinarily beautiful is the sensation that's coming through, like too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Classical romantic, not even joking. Classical romantic. They have a deep understanding. They've recognized your energy. So this is like past life hit is giving me the sensation. I don't know like whether that has something to do with the fact that I'm seeing things in historical terms. This is a galleon. It is not a modern vessel that I'm seeing. These are old school instruments and tools, and I don't know whether your person has anything to do with like marinary, I don't even know how to say that word, mariner stuff. Okay, I am not an expert. Or sailing or something like that. Again, planes, trains, automobiles could be the case here, but I kind of feel that there's an appreciation for maybe history or historical context or historical items also. Detail. This person like recalls a lot of details, I think, as well, which is they have a really good memory. I'm quite jealous of this person's memory. It's really like, it's so much better than mine. It's the feeling. Yeah, the way that they see you though is in almost unicorn terms. It's like everyone would know a unicorn if you saw it, but no one expects to fucking see one. It's the feeling. And this person is like, this is a unicorn. I'm looking at a fucking unicorn. They weren't supposed to exist, and yet there is one standing on the mythical island, you know, which also is not supposed to exist. This person is mythical. It's the feeling. And so this person might be like, is this real? Is this real? Are you real? Are you for real? Are you for real? Pile number one, are you though? It's the feeling. So this person's like, you know, plotting all the coordinates and keeping all the detailed information in their parchment scrolls because they want to prove it to themselves more than anything else, because they are thinking about their next expedition, and that expedition will be to come and see if you're still where they left you. And the thing is that as a mythical island, you may not be. It's the sensation, and they know that. So it's really hard for this person to sail past your energy. They are pulled intuitively towards your energy, towards wanting to come towards you, because I feel like strong healing energy connected to your space. And now I'm seeing somebody with the sextant. And the North Star. I'm seeing the North Star. Yeah, so again, there could be star energy as in you're at a distance, but it could be that you're visible in some way, shape or form, or maybe they are visible too, or something like that. But I'm getting North Node energy actually off this. I feel like in your North Node energy, you're fulfilling your North Node Dharma, is the feeling. And this is something that they recognize, and it's aligning them with their North Node, with their own navigational process. And even if they're heading away from where you're at, I feel that this has been a game-changing, life-changing experience for this person to encounter, even at a distance, your energy. Incredible. It's incredible. So I feel like this person is far more tenacious than people might give them credit for. In a sense, they're coming across as very like regular or like scheduled or organized. That is the energy that they come across in. It's almost earth energy that I feel like they come across with. But there is a tenacity and an extraordinary bravery with this person, but they are not reckless, and they know if they breach this contract or work contract or karmic contract, or that they may not have the energy to make it to the end of this cycle, or things could go wrong, or it would mar your energy somehow to be involved. Plus they just don't feel in a good space to present themselves to you. They want to present them, they want to put their best foot forward, is the feeling with this person. This person is so honorable. I really like this person. They uphold the honor of the contract that they are committed to. And that is why they're not going to come towards you. And if you feel unhappy about that, then you don't understand this person, or you maybe don't deserve this person. I have to say that. Or if you feel like slighted or sad, maybe you don't know why, but like if you feel slighted or sad, I feel like faith is an island in the setting sun. Where is the faith energy? You are representing faith in this person's view. So are you going to hold the course? Can you go the distance? Can you go the distance? Da 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 da. You can go the distance. Yeah. Hercules. It's Herculean task. Ancient Greek mythology, and I'm getting Circe now. Master of magic, mistress of magic. Like, this person sees you as like a unicorn. You're magical. You're magical. And it's the real deal, is what I'm getting. And this person is like possibly dumbstruck by that, or has to keep double taking, or is proper eyeballing you while the boat is going past. They're using every opportunity to get as much information as they possibly can, because it may be that their next period of activity they just won't have as much time, or I'm not sure, or maybe they're just, you know, not going to be close by, or I'm not sure. But yeah, they cherish your energy, and you are some kind of guiding light for this person, and some kind of healing energy associated with your space as well. And I just want to say to you, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep being you. You are attracting energy in. You are attracting energy in. There's nothing you need to do. Stay in position if that's, you know, what you feel to do, because you're exploring your own realm potentially, or you're discovering different aspects of yourself, and that's what makes you so multifaceted, is what I feel to say about you. And this person is really enamored with that energy. They love the independence as well. They love it. And again, because you're not needy in your energy, because you're not because you're like sufficient unto yourself. This is the kind of person that needs that, because maybe this person does have to travel away for periods of time. They can't have somebody sitting around and feeling insecure about that. They've got to have somebody that trusts them. They want to be able to trust that they can leave you and come back to you, is the kind of sensation that I'm getting with that as well. So this is somebody that wants something long term. They want you to be their port. They want you to be the harbour that they return to. But they've got to go elsewhere first before they can sort a lot of stuff out that needs to be sorted out in order to turn around and come back to you. But this person will not breach moral boundaries or ethical boundaries or their own sense of responsibility, or their, or break commitments that they have, signed up to, or whatever. They won't do that, because they know the best course for them. And so you have to have faith that they are a brilliant navigator, they are a brilliant explorer, and they something has ignited in this person's energy in connection with your energy, and they've remembered their tenacity, and they've remembered their strength, and they've remembered what they've gone through, and they don't want to do that kind of voyaging anymore, is what I'm getting. They're kind of done with that kind of trauma or that kind of difficulty. You're not in the middle of the ocean, is what I'm getting. You're closer to the coastline, is the sensation. There's something sort of tropical paradise about you. That's the feeling that I'm getting. You're like a tropical paradise to this person. But yeah, they'll fulfill this contract, and then I think they're going to turn around and come back. But what I'm getting really randomly, though, is that I think they're going to have a conversation with somebody. Maybe they've had this, or maybe they are going to have this. It's almost like I can see them in a tavern. Let's stay in accordance with the historical backdrop I'm getting. They're going to go into a tavern with their mate. They're going to have a drink with their mate, and they're going to unwrap their charts in a hushed tones. They're going to show their mate the island, like you as the island. My feeling is that this friend or whoever they talk to is going to be like, yeah, the key is in the term mythical, mate. This friend might not believe it. This friend might be like, sure, whatever gets you through. It's the feeling. Almost that's coming through. This might dent your person's confidence. I feel like they're going to have to overcome like dents to their confidence, or they're going to have to hold to their own faith of being able to get back to you and be able to find you still where they left you. Or behave, or have you reveal your magicalness. It's the sensation. Wait around in the ocean until you show yourself. Because I'm getting with your energy that not very many people actually see you, see the full you, see the multi aspects of you. And this person may not know you in your multiple aspects, but they've read the overarching energy of you, and it's soul familiar. It's soul connected. This is delightful. It's going to take some time with this person. I'm not going to lie, if you're interested in this person. In the meantime, you might not know who they are. They might just be, this is where they're at, though, is what Spirit is saying. So maybe you're being viewed by a soulmate you've never even met. It's the sensation for some of you. For some of you, I honestly think that that's the case. For others, I think you do know this person, and I feel like you have yet to explore like each other's personalities, or to get to know each other, or to learn each other's stories even, or to really get to feel out an intimate space or an intimate situation. If you do know this person and you are in a relationship with them, then you know that there's intervals of time where maybe they travel away, or that you don't have access to their energy because they're fully invested in what they're needing to do, or again, I feel that for you guys, there is this kind of enduring love for each other, that it's not going anywhere. They'll always come back. They'll always come home, and you are home to this person. They've recognized that that is where they want to be. That is where they'd like to pitch up. This is where they'd like to settle. For some of these people, they have a plan, like to get together with you and make it long term, is the feeling. I feel like they want to go about it like properly though, honorably, respectfully, like gently, gradually as well. They're not in a hurry. This person is not in a hurry. They don't want to be on a schedule with you. They don't want to have to be that way with you. They want to be more of the natural, native, instinctual, exploring, intuitive force that they are. And I feel like they feel that they could be that way with you. Yeah, and emotional and deep is the sensation. Yeah, it's beautiful. This person thinks you're quality in every way. They think you're a motherfucking unicorn. And yeah, I just hope they don't get like too knocked back by this other person who's just like, are you sure it's real? And maybe questioning their sanity is the sensation. This person, yeah, it may be difficult for them because I don't feel that they often get to see or be expressed in their own capacity. I don't feel like people see the depth of this person or really fully appreciate what they have had to get through in order to be in such an honorable or wise or philosophical space potentially. But yeah, bear with this person. Fascinating. Fucking weird. I really hope it resonated. If it did, whack the like button, would ya? Drop me a comment, would ya? Be lush. And yeah, thanks. And I'll read for you again soon. Bye. Hello to those of you that chose the glass orb. They're nice. Okay. Spirit showing me a wolf. I'm seeing the totem of a wolf. And I'm seeing a wolf now. It's about, I'd say about 40 foot away from me is the sensation that I'm getting with the energy. And I feel like I'm on the edge of its border or auric field. I feel like I'm on the edge of its auric field. And so it's got big aura, this energy. And the way that I see this wolf looks really attractive. There's something about this energy that feels really nuanced or feels really difficult to pin down. Or Spirit show me the Lover's card. I'm getting like dualistic energy, or there's some kind of duality with this person or with this situation. Maybe both. With you as well, maybe. Yeah, I'm getting this strong mirroring energy up here. So anything I say about this person may apply to you, or you may need to switch position with this person in terms of how I'm describing it. Or I feel like it's like a blended energy. Spirit is saying that this is a significant energy with this person. It's almost like a soul contract that I'm picking up here. Yeah. There's a lot that you're both learning about each other with this person, because this wolf is just sat there. It's just observing me on the outer edge of the energy, its energy. So I don't feel like, oh, it's weird. Oh, it's so weird, this energy. Where do I start with this, Spirit? It's confusing. Okay, so my initial response to the wolf. So I kind of want to run towards it and I want to squish its fur and I want to snuffle it. I want to snuffle it. Do you want to snuffle this person? I think you might. I think, okay. So my initial energy is an instinctual one towards this. The instinct is like a childlike instinct almost. It simply is. It's a compulsion. And, instinct is really from a core space, isn't it? Is the sensation. So I feel like the core space within me as I'm observing it is that I want to run towards it and I want to get close to it. And I want to maybe play with it as well. There's a kind of playful energy, but then there's this hesitation because I'm like, oh, it's a wild animal and I want all my fingers. That's the sensation. That maybe it may be actually a wild animal and it may actually be a little bit dangerous to approach this person. So maybe you feel it's like a bit dangerous to enter into this person's territory, or like to get too close to this person is also what I'm feeling the need to say, because it's a wolf. I'm looking at a wolf. There's this oscillation that I'm getting that's running alongside this kind of duality that I'm feeling with this energy. Oscillation, help, spirit. It's like the energy comes through in chunks of information and then it just goes, no, then there's just nothing, and I'm like baffled, or I'm baffled and confused. I'm baffled and confused. Okay, so I'm seeing the Two of Coins because I'm seeing a person on a unicycle, and Spirit's giving me this analogy because they have to kind of pedal back and forwards to stay balanced. And now I'm seeing Temperance. So there's this oscillation whereby you're staying really balanced in your oscillation. You're considering both perspectives, and now I'm seeing the scales. So it could be strong Libran energy with you or with this person, or there's something very measured about, I want to say both of you, about the way you approach things. I want to say it's very measured, or it's very, you're able to weigh things up and you like to try on different perspectives. So I'm looking at it from this angle, then I'm looking at it from this angle. And is it almost like you're like, yes, should I approach this person? No, I'm not going to approach this person. Yes, no, ad infinitum to crazy. Potentially that could be like something going on here, that you're playing with two very different variables, Two of Coins. It's a variable energy, but twos are temporary energies for me. And I feel like there's only so long you can maintain this kind of unicycle level balancing, even though I feel like your circus skill capability in this arena may be like legendary in some way. Are you really good at sitting on the fence? Are you really good at it? Are you really good at like oscillating backwards and forwards and not knowing, or you know, how to feel about that emotionally? Maybe is the situation here. The way I mean this wolf is impressive. It's help me out here, Spirit. The Myers-Briggs. So my spirit guide Crow is like mentioning the Myers-Briggs. He's talking about my own. Okay. So I did the Myers-Briggs personality test like years ago now, when I think about it. And when I was highly skeptical. Not gonna lie, I was like, oh, a personality test, that it's going to pigeonhole me into 1/16 of the entire global population. Well, of course, definitely going to make sense. I was like that about astrology as well before I learned more about it. And again, I feel like maybe there's skepticism in some way in regards to the viability with this person of you being together, or the viability of this person, maybe even like, maybe you think that you're more invested than they are, or that they wouldn't want you, or maybe that's flipped. Again, I'm not sure, but I feel like you're skeptical. There's some kind of skepticism, or some kind of holdback, or some kind of, maybe like you're a little bit skeptical of your inner child, or you think that you might be too naive, or maybe something along those lines. Because you don't want to go towards a space that could potentially be dangerous or potentially be injurious, is also the sensation. Or because I feel like it's a strong magnetic pull towards this person, and I'm seeing that like attraction repulsion type energy that you get with magnets. And so I think you're oscillating in this space, you're oscillating on the edge of this person's energy, on the edge of glory. Yeah, there is this oscillation. So as I say, I was very sceptical about the Myers-Briggs, and when the results came back, I was slightly horrified at the accuracy of the report. It made me feel really vulnerable and really exposed, which is a weird reaction to have, I know. But I turned out to be an INFJ, and we're weird, apparently, which made total sense. But so that didn't surprise me in itself, that I was in this minimal category of people. But what did surprise me was the I. I came out as an introvert rather than an extrovert. And I was like, no, that can't be. That can't possibly be. And the reason I was so surprised is because most of my friends would have described me as an extrovert. I would have described myself as an extrovert. But when I read the report, I was like 49% extrovert and 51% introvert. And then when I read the breakdown of what that meant, it made complete sense to me. I was like, oh yeah, that's horrifyingly accurate. So does this sense of, it almost feels like this person may make you feel vulnerable because they see you in some capacity, or they kind of understand you in a way, maybe even in an instinctual way. And I feel like that might be another reason for kind of like pausing and being like, hang on a fucking minute. You know, from skeptical to believer overnight. Like, that was what I experienced. So is this a kind of energy where you come across something and you're like, hang on a minute, that's ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous. And then suddenly there is some kind of download or some kind of information or some kind of awareness that is imparted where it's something different. It's something very different, and it feels mutual, this energy. It feels like this is a mutual energy. So I don't know, like, so are they like mainly extrovert to introvert or something, or they're on the line with something, again with the edge? Are they on the cusp even? Are they because I was as skeptical about astrology as much as I was about the Myers-Briggs until I looked into it more. And the Myers-Briggs is considered so accurate that the CIA use it to target their marks, which I found very interesting. I was like, okay, to know how to approach people, to know what would work, to like get people on side, or to kind of give them intel, which was, it's very interesting. So it kind of feels like a core personality trait in some way, that there is this kind of dual energy, maybe to both of you, which is why this is so brain exploding. And I feel like this person may come across in a way that you feel is contradictory, or you feel there's two very different sides to their personality, and again, I feel like they see you in the same terms, is what I'm feeling. So maybe there's so many similarities in a sense that the mirror is completely self-reflective, but there's also polar opposites that could be in this situation as well. Or again, you know, somebody edges more towards extrovert and the other one more towards introvert, or something like that. It's a fine line though. Again, with the edge, it's a fine line. Oh, whew. What else am I getting from this? Yeah, why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Blast from the past. Avril Lavigne. Complicated. Yeah, maybe you get frustrated with each other. Maybe you're frustrated with this person because it's like complicated. Or they overcomplicate, or you overcomplicate. Do you overcomplicate? Maybe they think you overcomplicate, and maybe you think they overcomplicate. Fucking hell. I don't know. I don't, honestly though. I mean, okay. Center my energy. Give me this, give me some of that temperance energy. Yeah, spirit has a hand in this. There is another energy created entirely by the chemistry of both of you, like rubbing up against each other. And when I say that, I want to rub my fur against this person's fur. And now that makes me realize that I am also standing in wolf energy. So you're both wolves. Yes. The reveal is you are both wolves is the feeling. Oh, so what else? Okay. Oh, okay. So as I'm looking at this wolf now, that like it almost is like a little bit more information again. So with the sort of gradual revealing that is going on here, the wolf is showing me like significant scarring under its fur. So to look at it, like I would not know this is the feeling. I would not know that it was really badly damaged at some point in the past is what I want to say, because it feels like it's healed and the fur's all grown back, and you wouldn't know necessarily that this person has been mauled is the feeling, like really badly in the past. Yeah. Gosh, I just had the weirdest feeling of like a cat rubbing up against my foot, but Merlin is not here. And that just made me stop and be like, I feel this strong like 5D energy in this space, this strong 5D connectiveness, which may come in like powerfully in momentary downloads is what I feel the need to say about that. It may come in powerfully is the feeling around this. Yeah, it's almost if you're in the room with them kind of sensation. You're in their space with them, or they're in your space with you, or and maybe you are, and maybe you're both aware of this. I don't know. But yeah, that was kind of weird. So there's like strong weird in this energy. Yeah, with the totem of the wolf, there's the shamanistic kind of deep undertow, like rooted, significant energy in this space. Spirit definitely has a hand in this energy, and it creates an entire other energy. Like the culmination of you and this person creates this other energy, which is like a spiritually sanctioned contract that you need to play out with this person. And it's almost like, you know, it could go either way is what I'm feeling need to say again with the edges. So I'm going to go back to this like wolf's injury, because there's something significant here that's hidden from view. And again, I don't feel that this is like necessarily particularly visible to people that don't know this person very well, but they know that they've been through really difficult energy. And this, the nature of this scarring, it feels like an attack at close quarters, or somebody in their pack, or yeah, it feels like this strong energy of betrayal here, this strong energy of significant damage and a time frame necessary to recoup or heal or go dark, or yeah, you know, be protected by the others in the pack that are loyal. So this person has had people get in close to them and turn on them, and it's vicious. The energy feels really vicious, and yet this person, like, because I'm like being allowed closer to this energy now in my mind, to it's showing me the scarring, and so I'm like close up to the wolf now in my mind. I'm the energy actually that comes across from them is just so loving. It's so compassionate. It's so, I feel really safe, or I feel really secure, or things don't feel complicated in this space. It feels easy, and it feels kind of straightforward almost is the sensation here. But again, like, yeah, there's a sense of familiarity that I'm feeling with this wolf, and I'm like, hi, it's you. It's the sensation. Hey, it's you. Or that's the feeling. Hi, it's me. Or it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Tea time. Everybody agrees. Yeah. Antihero by Taylor Swift. Again, with the I wasn't a Swiftie. I'm not really a Swiftie. But now, after the Antihero song, I was like, wow, that's genius. I'm going to listen to other stuff now, because I just thought it was so clever. I just thought it was such a great way to kind of put a finger up to your detractors, as well as being openly vulnerable. Yes, there's an open vulnerability that I truly admire in that song, in its lyrics, in the way that she puts that together, that the video's genius as well. I mean, I just think there is some previous skepticism, or what do I want to say about? Okay, so Taylor Swift has been called everything under the sun, right? Like literally everything. She's accused of everything. She's probably responsible for climate change. I mean, so I feel like this person has had to deal, I'm hearing the words defamation of character. So I feel like this person's had to deal with like real, with lying, with people presenting them or representing them wrongly, is the sensation, or them a sudden ambush attack energy, or like being ambushed by energy that has come from left of center, or from people that they trust, or because there is something about this person's energy that people want to align themselves with, or they would like to ensnare, or they are very jealous of, or there's something about this that triggers that energy in other people. It triggers the shadow aspects. This person triggers shadow aspects, because I feel like this person, when their shadow aspects are triggered, they want to look at it. There's this sense of wanting to look at it, and they've had to learn a lot via shadow experiences, is the feeling. So that hesitation of allowing people close that could injure them, it's there, but it's mainly healed. So what I'm getting now is that actually their auric field provides like a filtration system. So they're aware that they're going to be judged. They're going to be judged, or they're going to be pigeonholed, or they're going to be misunderstood. They're going to be misunderstood. There is almost this presumption that I misunderstand this energy. Like, because initially it's like a wild energy, and I'm wary of it, or I'm skeptical of it, or I think that it's not above board, or I'm, suspicious of its intentions, or all of those things, yet I'm the one at the edge. So there is this attraction as well running alongside this that is like super potent, is what I feel to say about that. Like potentially explosive is the kind of frequency. So again, it's strong passion, strong compassion, strong passion. And if you get super close to this person, and their passion energy feels like on the inside, but that felt the same for you. So again, I feel like the passionate energy is very intimate or very private in this space, but insane levels of explosive capability, insane, like raw, instinctual, but very playful alongside that too. Honestly, this feels a little bit like a spiritual test. It does. A little bit like spirit testing the ground here with this person in order to have you look at these different shadow elements and have them potentially look at their different shadow elements as well, because there is fear brought up in this space. And again, with that child frequency, that inner child frequency, so there may be some fears around intimacy. There may be some fears around commitment as well in this space, is what I'm feeling the need to say, because I think that sense of like being ensnared or being caged or being, not allowed to be yourself, because this is a wild and free energy that we're dealing with up here, is something that you would be wary of. I think that, so in terms of what I'm getting from this wolf energy is that they're looking for a long-term commitment. They don't want to play. They don't want necessarily to juggle options, but there could be a sense of, well, should I? Or it's vice versa, that, somebody is in a sort of casual dating zone in their life and they are thinking, well, do I want this anymore? It's kind of, it's been fun, but I don't know if I want something more stable or more grounded. So again, I feel that these are questions that could be going on around this situation. So maybe you're standing on the edge of like some kind of commitment, or some kind of commitment to at least being open to it being that way. This wolf, I'm getting the feeling this wolf doesn't share well, is the sensation. I think that if you're close to this energy, or if you're a partner to this person, that they don't deal well with potential competition. They would rather just leave you to it, is the sensation. Or, if you want to go play, but don't consider me as an option unless you want something that's deeper, unless you want something that's more complicated and more challenging, I would agree, but very passionate, or very protective, or very there's a lot of positives that could come out of this situation, is the feeling, but I think you both have to get over your own hurdles of skepticism, and this could be to do with your inner child, or to do with previous injury. Previous injury is coming up again. So my feeling from this wolf is that if you choose not to enter into their space, if you choose to retract or retreat or move away from their energy, they are going to read that as, not as a rejection, because I think they truly respect your right to choose. So I feel they're going to read it for what it is. They're going to read it for that you don't want what they have to offer. That's what they're going to read it as. So the question for you is, do you want what this person has to offer? Because like Spirit has shown me this very long fuse. It's like this Disney style fuse that I'm seeing. And they're like, it will fizzle out before it gets to like a space that could be alchemizing between the two of you, is what I'm getting, if it's left too long. But again, the fear of the explosion might be what's holding you back. So I think maybe you've both got really long fuse. I don't know. It's almost like I feel like retreating away from this energy is harder. It feels like it's a longer process, or it's a harder process than actually staying in either the oscillating space or coming towards this frequency, coming towards this wolf. But yeah, I think that this is a process that will just take time to feel balanced within, or feel comfortable within. And until then, the energy might just annoy you to do shadow work on yourself, or Yeah, I think there is a filtration system with this person's auric field, that if you want to come in close, the doors open is the sensation. But if you don't, then they'll accept wherever you position yourself in regards to them will be something that they come to accept. Or but they want you to come towards them is the feeling, but they are also hesitant. And I feel like they feel like if they come towards you, that it will be an unbalancing situation, that you'll fall off a unicycle, that you will potentially go like super dark, or you'll run away from them in some way, and that will trigger their insecurities about being seen as the big bad wolf. Yeah, being seen and being vilified as, via their category. I don't know what category that is. They could be like a performer, or maybe it's just that they're really attractive, or maybe it's just that, but they've been pigeonholed. This person, like, frequently is the sensation. They kind of don't care about it, but but with you, I think they would really care about it. They would really care about it. It would be really upsetting, or really sad in some way, or really, there's this sorrow that attaches to you in particular, not seeing them for who they really are. Oh. I think I've got to the end. Oh my God, I think I've got to the end. Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you what you do with this. I mean, you may just learn what you need to learn and then be like, okay, so I'm not drawn to this anymore. Or you may learn what you need to learn and be like, okay, I'm more drawn to this. And you're staying where you're staying until you know either way. And that's fine, because Spirit wants you to pay attention to the shifts or the changes of mind that you may be having in regards to this person, or the new information that you get in regards to this person, and just kind of, look at it from different perspectives. Okay, that's it. I'm stopping. This was complicated as fuck. I really hope it resonated. If it did, whack me a like. I can't fucking speak. Communication is difficult with this person. Somebody's really struggling to communicate. I literally, it's so difficult to get my thoughts in order with this energy. Maybe you're both struggling to communicate, or there's a gap in communication or something here. But I mean, it's not like you need to speak. It's the feeling. You just pick up a lot of information from observing this person's energy. So carry on observing this person's energy, and carrying on letting them observe your energy, because, there's great learning taking place here. Right now, I'm really going to go. Whack a like, would you? And drop me a comment. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Hello, my lovelies. This is for you that chose the crazy perfume bottle up here. The more I sit with this energy, the more I don't like this person that's got their eye on you. So maybe this is a message for you to know whether this reading is going to resonate with you or not, because I feel like your spidey senses would be all over this, is the sensation. And the more that you think about it, the more that you really don't like this energy. And maybe you already know you don't like this energy a lot, is what I'm feeling, because the first thing that Spirit is showing me is that a keyhole, and I'm looking through the keyhole, and I feel like it's from this person's perspective that they're kind of outside the house, behind a closed door, trying to look through into the house. And it feels like your energy that they're trying to spy on. And this is not like I've got my eye on you because I'm concerned about your welfare. This is not that energy at all. So it's almost like this person doesn't actually have that much perspective on your existence at this point in time. And maybe that's because you've had dealings and you've shut the door on this person, or maybe it's because you are just unsure about allowing them access into kind of your inner world or your home or whatever. And you should be suspicious is the sensation. In fact, this is suspicious. I want to say to this person. Yeah, it's like snake energy, but not in a good way. Not in a like regenerative, restorative, healing way. Although I think that's what you're working on. I think that's your energy, is the good snake energy. But this person's got like bad snake energy. It's bad snake energy. So I feel like the keyhole situation may be something to do with the fact that on social media you're not that visible, or that if you are, that your inner realm or your private life, or it's not particularly shown, or you don't, there's a privacy about your kind of inner world, and maybe a presentation of your outer world is what I'm getting. But again, or you may just not be like a social media type person. Maybe you're very circumspect. Maybe you're only visible to friends, that sort of thing. This energy doesn't want me to talk about it. And it feels like every time like I'm trying to approach your person's energy, there is this kind of kickback. A deflection is what I want to say. I want to use the word glamour. A glamorizing of is also what I want to say here, because I'm seeing a moon. I'm seeing a massive full moon in my mind. Yeah, I'm hearing Dolly Parton and Norah Jones. Oh, what's that song? Creeping in, sneaking in. Yeah, there's a big old moon. Came a little too soon. I can't remember the next line. A little too soon for me to bear. So there's some kind of big fat secret or secrets around. I want to do it again. It's like I'm warding myself from this energy while doing this reading. Yeah, get back. Because every time, okay, so I see this moon in my mind, and it's so beautiful, it's so mesmerizing, and it's so kind of unusual. I kind of, and I want to gaze at it, and it immediately lose my thread, or I lose my track, or because this person, there is an agenda to distract you from something here. The agenda is to distract you or deflect you, or to glamorize, mesmerize, stupefy almost. It feels like hypnotize. I want to say that as well. Oh, it's really unnerving, this energy. This person's really unnerving. I mean, they're sneak looking through the keyhole of your existence, and there's such a oh my god, there's such a desire to get in on your business. It is what I feel, that they really want access to your inner world, or maybe to you physically. That could be a message here. There could be strong lust energy in this person's space, and trust me when I say that it's not fueled by love. It's fueled by a sense of needing to control or dominate or keep you bound or entrapped, or in a space where only they reign sovereign. It's what I feel the need to say, because it's almost like they want to come in your house and reign sovereign. It is the feeling, or in your world, or in your bed. It's like, and don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure this person could put the moves down, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, like, the energy connected to that, I just want to say, spiritually transmitted diseases about this person. Yeah. And they're really intent on your space at the moment, like intent. The energy is obsessional and fixational, and it's not in a I'm obsessed with my new crush. This person is obsessed with the position that they want to claim. It's like unbelievably competitive, this energy potentially. So this person could actually, this person could be like a friend or a friend of me, or like a, I think ex-friend or like ex-partner or something like that. It feels like an ex something. This is somebody that most of you have shut out. So I'm feeling like, but I think there's a few of you actually that maybe have, okay, so I'm good. There's a few of you that may have just met this person, is the sensation going on here. And if you have just met this person, and say you've been on a date with somebody, right? Or because I don't feel like this person knows you particularly well. They want to know more, but I just don't think they know you that well. So say you've been on a date with somebody and you've said to yourself, okay, fine, this person seems like really charming. Yeah, snake oil is what I just heard. Yeah, now I'm seeing somebody on the doorstep, like trying to schmooze their way over the threshold. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This person may be very like, I want to use the word loquacious. Loquacious. I love that word, but not connected to this person. Or they maybe want to, it's very James Bond. It's very Mata Hari. It's very, they're both spies. Yeah, it's not, there's no offer of commitment here. There might be the show or the play of such, though, because they won the end game, and maybe that's to, get you into bed, or maybe it is, and it's literally just that. This person, I'm not connecting to any like emotions other than, well, what I would describe as insane self-centeredness is the vibe. But that's me, like, as an outward perspective looking in on this person. It's very difficult to get in on their energetic space because they are warding. This person may well have like capable psychic capabilities, or that they really don't want you looking too closely at their own world, their own existence, or something that's going on with them, because the energy coming at me is so insanely like determined to get information or intel to this person. Yeah, intel on you, intelligence. What the fuck? It's some leverage. I just heard leverage. It's like they want private information so they can leverage you with it in order to, it's the backup if the schmoozing doesn't work. It's, this person, if their schmoozing doesn't work, they start to put the pressure on, is the sensation, or they'll start to try and make you feel uncomfortable because this person has this kind of desire to control at almost all costs, is the vibration. I'm not going to lie, this is really intense energy, and this is like the devil card in my mind that Spirit is showing me. Get thee fucking behind me, Satan. Like, this is like, ward yourself, ward your energy, ward your realm. I'm seeing this person at a laptop. I feel like this person would scour the internet for information about you, is the sensation. So that, because if this person's coming in, they're not coming in cold. They've already got information on you, is the sensation. They've already done like homework, and they're gonna, I don't know, I don't like this at all. It's like this person wants to use vulnerability for, to come into the heart space is what I'm feeling the need to say. And I'm seeing poison, and I'm being reminded of James Bond, right, when his missus was poisoned. And yeah, there's something like, it's bad juju. Ward from this person is the feeling. Yeah, don't be fooled by, the glamour here, which, by the way, is pretty damn powerful. The magic that they have in order to kind of project a certain concept of themselves. And I'm seeing the moon again in my mind, and I'm going to take a sledgehammer to the image. One moment, I'm going to smash the moon. Sorry, it's not a real moon. It's only a paper moon. Flying over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you were here with me. This person wants to play on what they perceive to be your maybe romantic weaknesses, or they want to romance you. It's flimsy, this energy. It's flimsy. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be distracted again. I'm smashing the moon. It just fell apart like a mirror, and I heard, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? This person is villain. This person has villainous energy. There's no two ways about it. But they may not come across that way at all, is the feeling. They may come across in a very, like, I wanted to say, Venus energy. Or so this person could be a female up here. It doesn't have to be. I'm being told both, but I feel like if they're a female, this person's going to come at you like butter wouldn't melt in their mouth, is the sensation. This person's never fucked up. They've never, they don't fart. It's the kind of feeling about this person. Or there's something very seductive about the energy. They're going to put the moves on, is the sensation with this person. It's very, there's a cold strategy to this person that is just frankly unnerving. There's a cold strategy. So what do they want? Spirit? Spill the tea on the person that's trying to tap your line. Oh, hang on. This person could be trying to interfere with technology. So this could be somebody that might be trying to scam you or hack you or track you, is what I'm feeling the need to say. Or, they're a saboteur. There's a saboteur energy around this person. They will come into the space. They want to get in as close as they can, and they want to do damage because they're either really jealous of you, or they want the person that you are with, or that you, I don't know. This person is they're really fighting me. They're really fighting me. This person either wants to possess. Get away from me. Get away from me. This person wants to possess you, or they want to possess your partner, or they're jealous of you, or jealous of your partner, or jealous of your dynamic, or jealous of your, or they're jealous of even like competition, potentially any level of competition. This is that maybe that's it. Maybe that's what this person gets riled about, the fact that there may be competition. Or you are competition, is also what I feel the need to say about this person. The energy, it's bitter. It's bitter. And they want dirt. That's what I'm being told. They want the tea. They want dirt. I'm seeing through this keyhole, like all suddenly Spirit is showing me like all these worms pouring through this keyhole. It's a motherfucking horror movie up here with this person. And all these worms are like crawling. Oh, God, makes my skin crawl. This person makes your skin crawl. The little hairs on the back of my neck are like, oh, even tapping to this energy. It's cold, it's calculated, this person, but it's driven by like rage or hurt or competition or greed as well. It's any of the 7 deadly sins, maybe all of them, judging by the energy of this person, is what I feel the need to say. It's super strong, and you would definitely know that this is something that you're really uncertain about, or that don't talk yourself out of your spidey senses here if they are alerting you, because I feel like from your energy you really like to take people at face value. You really like to look at the good things in this person. And the fact is that the moon in my mind is really pretty. The moon is a really like beautiful energy in this, and I feel like your moon energy is really beautiful, is what I want to say, because that's like a real moon in my mind that I'm looking at. And it doesn't feel secretive. It feels like really attuned to your intuition. It feels really attuned to the sacred feminine principle. The awareness of the otherness, because like to all intents and purposes from the outside this person would look like completely fucking normal, like, or almost better than normal is what I feel the need to say. But they're not. They're not. The energy inside is like, oh, it's tumultuous in this person. And they're feverishly, obsessionally trying to find out about you. They're kind of fixated. Yeah, it's really devil energy, like really devil energy. But they're also sad. Spirit is showing me a cloud above this person's head. They're also kind of, there's a lot of depression. It's stormy. This person's emotions are stormy. I feel that they are an unpredictable element. This person really makes me uneasy. It makes me uneasy. There's an unpredictability about this that could be very swift or coordinated, or just be extra secure with your security right now is what I feel the need to say. However, in whatever respect, whether it's digital or online, or, keep your firewalls up is the feeling. Or if you suspect that there's kind of a breach or something, then take steps to sort that out is what I feel the need to say. Or just be very circumspect if you're using a device and you think it may be vulnerable. This person is looking for dirt. They're looking for especially sexual information on you. They want to know who you're sleeping with, or if they do know that you're in a partnership with somebody, they want to know all about that person, because, this person will rival themselves if they want you, or they will rival with you if they want your person. And it's not a small force up here. This person will stoop to, how low can you go? That's what I just heard. This person will stoop to things that would maybe be shocking for you is the sensation. Things that you just might not want to believe. Yeah, the big old moon came way too soon for me to bear. Yeah, I can't remember the next lines. This person, they may have there's some kind of under the table transactional energy going on with this person is what Spirit is showing me. We're spilling the tea on the person that is trying to get tea on you. Oh, it's satisfying. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Now you're backing off, eh? It's the feeling. This person will go to any measures to protect their own secrets, like any measures to protect them. They're the one that feel that actually has vulnerability in this space. Your energy feels very protected. I mean, you're in the house, they're outside, much as they're trying to fucking sneak a peek. There's very little that they can see of your energy at the moment. I feel like that is representative of like physical protection and spiritual protection. And don't share more information with this person than they already know about you is also what I want to say. There's an interest also for some of these people in your finances, for sure, in your finances, or trying to, yeah. I think some of these people would actually think that their own intentions are really like well-meaning is the sensation that's going on here. Like for some of them, there's a big delusional energy rolling alongside the moon energy for me with this person. And I feel like they over-romanticize, yeah, it's only a paper moon. They romanticize something that isn't real. It's not the reality of the energetic dynamic between you and this person. The energetic dynamic, I feel, would be in resistance, like huge resistance to this person, because as their energy was coming in, I felt the need to like ward myself, like push back their energy and protect my space. So I feel it would lead to, you know, conflict, but they are so they can't push around you is the feeling, so that they're going to try and sneak around. Yeah, they're going to try and sneak around or creep about, or this person may have a third party is now what I'm seeing. I'm feeling like there's a figure standing behind them, and it's weird because what I see from that energy is that this figure is like grey in my mind. It's grey. Oh, so creepy. So maybe there's two people involved in this situation. Mata Hari and James Bond. I fucking don't know. Or at least they think so, presumably. I don't know. But I feel like it may be that they have a third party who doesn't... who they think doesn't know that they're fixated on you, which the third party does know, because this person that I'm tapping into with that eye on you, they couldn't give a damn about this other person is the sensation. This person may be boring to them, or it's like they can't see them. It's like, I can't see you. And they don't want to see them and don't even view them as like a human being is the sensation. And this third party is not an idiot. It's the feeling. This third party, maybe they would be concerned about your person, but I feel like this third party knows that your person is resentful. Maybe they would feel resentful as well. So both are resentful. I feel they want to know more about what your person's doing. So while your person's looking into you, there's someone looking into them that they don't see. It's like a hidden element. It's like a shadow element. It's like a shadow. I'm getting a whole range of things with this. So this person could be experiencing like negative entity nearby to them, or that strong disturbance in their energy. And it's like that negative force is trying to possess your person in order to get them to really go low into their dark space energy, and that's devil energy. So it could be like really addictive. I feel like there's some illegality going on already, but I am seeing like really seedy energy coming a lot. I'm not going to go down that road. Anyway, the shadow force is yeah, so it could be like an entity nearby them, but I also feel that it may be that somebody is investigating or trying to gain intelligence on them. Yes. Oh, that's why the moon cracked into a mirror, and a mirror is like, it's like a broken mirror. Yeah, it's like, so that's what it was all along, is the sensation like, yeah, to stay out of it with this person, maybe. You really don't want the mess, carnage and corruption with all those worms. It gives me the I Ching corruption. You don't want what this, yeah, I'm hearing Jin Wigmore. Okay, well, the video opens with somebody looking through a keyhole, and she's looking through the keyhole, and what's the song? Tells you that he loves you, takes it all back. Girl, you gotta wonder, girl, you gotta wonder, girl, you gotta wonder about a man like that. Yeah, or woman is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, a bit. Just be mindful of protecting your energy. I feel like you're in a good space, actually. Like, all this person can see through the keyhole is you milling about and seeming. I feel a good vibe. I feel a really good energy coming from you, and I want you to hold on to that. And if you know who this person is and you're like, this doesn't surprise me at all, then yeah, you already know that the door's locked, barred, probably barrel locked, probably there's bars on the windows. Kind of an energy. But you may need to be like just a little bit more cautious, and if this is a new person, just walk away, as you know, go dark. It would be would be my advice. And now I'm seeing another card that I have that with the moon in, the darkening of the light, again another I Ching hexagram. So maybe read them together if you read the I Ching, so corruption leading to the darkening of the light, to get more information on this situation specifically. But I think that's all I want to deal with this person. Is there anything else that I need to know, Spirit? No, I don't think there is with this one. I really hope that resonated. I kind of do and don't, to be completely honest with you, because yeah, it's a big ass energy. So just all of the witching protection, my darlings, and be aware that this is a very dangerous force should you willingly invite it in. Okay, my darlings, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.